Matlin Unboxing Social in association with our King's Empire Fight Star, Spencer Fearon. What a fight, a second fight, absolute fireworks. We saw a bit of everything, another close one, but Dmitry Bivol this time comes out on top. Your thoughts?
And it's kind of weird because most of the people were coming to me, like my good man here, and he was saying to me, like, how he scored it. But I'll tell you the thing is this, yeah? Okay, then Bivol got it. There's a lost art in boxing, that's footwork, and Bivol demonstrated that. But the major thing was this, when on the highlights, yeah, and I'm so happy that Richard Woodall, former world champion, right, turned around and said the same thing. How comes they were, like, Beterbiev would win like 2.5 minutes of a round, and Bivol throw a flurry, but it's the flurries that they were showing on the highlights, right? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And I didn't like that. But I'm not saying the right man won, but it's kind of poetic justice, right?
Yeah.
Similar to when Marco Antonio Barrera and Morales fought each other. The first fight, we were saying, and he went one way, then on the second fight, went the other way. So let's have a third fight, and we can know what's going to happen off of the back of that.
Richie, you concur with them comments?
Yeah, absolutely spot on.
Thank you very much.
They did show a lot of Bivol highlights when Beterbiev actually won rounds. But I'm not going to argue with it. It's a really, really close fight. It'll make a great third fight, and I echo everything he's saying.
And yourself, how did you score it when the naked eye?
Well, we had it close. Everybody had it close. I mean, we got 3 people scoring it, and I think 2 had it 1-1-4, 1-1-4, and I think Ankron had it 1-1-5, 1-1-4 to Beterbiev. Yeah. So it was close, really, really close.
It could have been a point either way, I think.
If we can't see the trilogy, I mean, it's a natural one, but interesting seeing Benavidez and Bivol. Wow.
That would be an absolute tremendous contest, but there's unfinished business here.
Listen, let's just have the trilogy. We can't mess about with anything else.
Thank you very much. Right? And they need to have that next. So you saw Turkey Al Sheikh, His Excellency. He come up and he did the 3 fingers. Let's have it. Yeah. Let's have it. I do feel it for Beterbiev because the things that he didn't do in the last fight, he did in the first. He started really fast, right? And he was pressing. But you know what? Fair play to Bivol because his lateral movement was excellent. And the thing about it is this, just like when people were saying, he must have watched the April 87 fight with Sugar Ray Leonard, how Leonard dealt with Hagler, and he did exactly the same thing again in this fight here. But he threw more flurries in this fight. So you know what? It is what it is.
You know what? Let's just see this trilogy. Look, boys, I appreciate your time. What a fight.